Well, the Saints announced their leadership group today, and no surprises, Nick Riewoldt has been appointed captain for an 8th season. Nick, congratulations.
Thanks, Luke. Yeah, it's a great honour and obviously a position I've held for a while, but a really privileged position and one I really respect.
I think you're the longest serving current captain in the AFL and the second of all time in St Kilda's history. Spud's about 30-40 games off you. Any hope to take over from him?
No, certainly no ambitions there. Look, it's like I said, a really well-respected position within the organisation and the AFL, being captain of an AFL club. So I'm truly honoured, and I'll lead the group to the best of my ability.
We've got 3 new additions in the leadership group with you. We've got Jaron Geary, David Armitage and Sean Dempster, 3 men who have obviously great leadership qualities and great character as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's something that supporters can be really excited about, is that transition. And Sean Dempster's come in on the back of some really solid seasons. He's the most professional player at the club, and his work rate and his courage, and it's been there for everyone to see the last couple of years. And Gears and Armo, 2 young, exciting players that have really established themselves over the last few years. So for those guys to come in and complement the senior players there, it's a pretty exciting make-up. Hopefully next year we can be in the same position and some more young guys step into the group.
Now, you obviously don't have to be in the leadership group to be a leader. We've also appointed a mentor group, players like Lenny Hayes, Justin Kazitsky, Stephen Milne in that. What do they bring to those sort of roles?
Yeah, I think with such a wealth of leadership there, and you mentioned some of those guys, Lenny obviously, you don't want to lose the experience that those guys have, so they'll in their role just siphon through the leadership group and the emerging leaders, and really just offer advice and feedback and a bit of an ear for some advice along the way. So you certainly don't want to lose the leadership, as can happen at times if you step away from the group. Sometimes you can lose touch a little bit. So those guys will continue to have an active role within the club.
And we've also appointed a emerging leaders group. Are there players within that group that were read out today that you can see stepping up to be part of the main leadership group down the track? Yeah,
certainly, and that's the reason for an emerging leaders group, to give those guys a taste. And like I said, hopefully next year we can be standing here and talking about a Nunes or a Donnell who have stepped up into the senior leadership group. So that's the aim, to keep promoting the leadership from within, that way the club will always be in good hands leadership-wise, and the transition will be nice and smooth.
One of the members of that emerging leadership group that might surprise some outside the club, Tom Curran, hasn't played a senior game, still on the rookie list, but what have you seen in him leadership-wise that would justify him being in that role?
Yeah, look, it's just the way he approaches his football. He's a really professional kid. He leaves nothing to chance. His preparation is first class, and he gives himself the best opportunity to go out and play that first senior AFL game. So he's really an example to all the younger players, about the way to live an elite AFL lifestyle.
Well, Nick, congratulations once again. Thanks for joining us on Saints.com.au.
Cheers, Lecky.